A trip to heaven from the Ashram to Sri Vinny, wherever it is I am, and it is the best ride ever. So, breakfast on the balcony, non-spicy, delicious and fabulous. Last walk down the driveway, said goodbye to the ashram, picked up my bags from the room, loaded up Emily and was back on the road. Now the trip today was only supposed to be an hour and a half, but because that wasn't long enough, I took every little side detour I could find. I ended up going past tapioca plantations and little streams where bananas were ripening, and poor Emily was starting and stopping left, right and centre. Found some tea bushes and again lovely flowers outside everybody's homes. There's water running everywhere around here, absolutely great. Got this amazing church. This is only inaugurated this year, so quite a modern looking church, but really nice, and of course had beautiful flowers outside. You are probably going to get fed up with all the views because I have so many. There's a billboard in that one and showing the road. It's just beautiful here. Met this cool family, wanted to say hello, had chatted to them for a while. Found this waterfall, these amazing tiny little pink flowers. But look, they still put rubbish at the bottom of the waterfall. Why do they do it? Because it's such a beautiful country. Roads were really quite quiet, it was lovely. And I'm going to try not to talk so much. So I wanted to find the dam. So I managed to go down this little lane and come across Idiki Dam, but the gate was locked. So that obviously wasn't the way to go. This is the view from the dam. Look at it. It's great, isn't it? So with a last peep at the dam, I got back on the bike, headed down the road, and then found this viewpoint where you could see loads of the dam. An amazing red tree. So this is on a U-bend, and people have set up little shops on the U-bend right beneath the most enormous pylon ever. Went past quite a few landslides on the journey today. This one was a little scary because it was right opposite this house. I mean, if it had been a bit bigger, it could have literally buried this poor place. Watching the poor buses climbing slowly up the slopes has been really strange today, but they raced down the other side. More amazing greenery with waterfalls in the distance. And then I came to this bridge, more buses hurtling past me again. I mean, I presume that this could fill up a lot more. Oh, I stopped off at the Hilltop Resort or something because they have monkeys and they have lots of children. It's a tourist area. So I photobombed their school photo and then they photobombed mine. But look at this reservoir. So vast. That's the dam I was at earlier on the far side there. Here's a better view of the dam that I tried to get to with the lock gate, but it's gorgeous there. So the place has a park, and I met these really cool girls. The little short one has the most beautiful British accent you've ever heard in your life, fabulously spoken. And they've got little boats that can take you around, a little bit of water there, and a park area with swings and things. And you can have your photograph taken in the frame. And then they have this most amazing slope. I have done so much walking today. Up to the adventure park area, where you can ride a bike across a precipice, you can climb up various rides and things. There's a sign, it's really cool. This is where the bike cycles across. Oh, they've even got a tiny pond for little children to go in. But they had this. I want to do that. I mean, I've done zip lines, but I really wanted to walk across. So for 177 rupees, I got a harness, a hat, and I did it. It was great. Then I walked up more steps, all the way up to the very, very top of the highest viewpoint, which really is the top of the mountain, and looked at the views. The various dams. There's 3 dams you can see from this point. It's beautiful. Oh, we've got sounds of India again. Car just went past outside. Vast water. So literally that is the highest point on the hill. So down all the steps, monkeys in the tree. They were throwing stones at them and the monkeys were throwing stones back down. Then I met this lovely guy, Matid, I think his name was, who chatted with me before going down the slope. Did I mention it's very slopey here? Back on the bike and on the road, past huge bamboos that grew on the side and so much greenery. Look at this. Oh, so many shades of green. You're going to be so fed up with shades of green in the end. Oh, listen to the noise. All day today as I've been driving around, even over the sound of the Enfield, I've heard these noises as I've gone through the forestry. Then from the forest, I ended up right on top of another mountain. So peaceful. So this is my route. This is a rather lot of hairpin bends. There are elephant warnings, more greenery, but so many hairpin bends. Somebody has actually trimmed the edges of this road. Oh, another quite big landslide. But all they do is just shove it across the other side of the road and dump it. Stopped and saw these beautiful little butterflies that were feeding on something because there was lots of them, beside this little waterfall. This waterfall runs about 500 metres all the way down the side of the road. It's really nice, but whatever the butterflies were feeding on, I have no idea. More greenery. More quiet roads. Whoever says India is dry and dusty has never been up here. This is a viewpoint off a beaten track, up that lane you saw a moment ago. Look at that. I just wish it was clearer so you could see. The camera doesn't do it justice. Beautiful. The drop is intense. So I went down to a different viewpoint and now you can see the drop. So I took myself a photograph there and then across the road looking back over the tops of the mountains. And then I met this cool family. He'd been working in Nottingham, she'd been working in New Zealand. No idea how they met. Riding back down, and then I came down level with another area of the dam. You can see the road cutting back for. This is looking down the side of the wall into just vastness. Dam is beautiful water, lovely ferns growing on the side of it. Trees falling is another big thing we've got, as well as landslides. Oh, another map. Love the way it miraculously goes from 33 to 42. Anyway, there are 12 hairpin bends, and when I got to the end and stopped, these guys stopped to make sure I was okay, which was really sweet of them. Back on the bike, started climbing up the hills again, and again, waterfall after waterfall. Everywhere today has just been running water. Love it all. So I took a photo, and then this truck went past fully loaded with sugarcane. So I took another photograph and then jumped on the bike and followed it, going up past the lanes and roofy houses. Again, more incredible views. You really are going to be sick of seeing all this soon. Oh, this was an amazing tree. God knows what's growing on the top of that. Some sort of vine, fruit thing. Oh, and the side of the road. Look at this. I told you can be so fed up with green by the time I finished. With a little waterfall coming out the bottom. More little landslides. This one dropped some rocks as well. More water going down mountainsides. There's the road switched backing forwards. And again, more greenery. Whoever says India is a dry, dusty, dirty place has not been to Kerala. I mean, it's beautiful here. And so many shades of green and reds and yellows. And again, so many waterfalls. I'm loving this trip. This has got to be one of the best trips I've ever done. The weather was perfect for it. Overcast, not sunny, but not cold. I had a hoodie on for a while, and then I took it off. And then I got right back up to the top of the world again. There's this tiny little village, and I'm only 10 minutes away from where I'm staying, and I'm thinking, well, where am I? And then the lane comes round a little bit. It really is the top of the mountain. And this is where I'm staying. Beautiful little room. It's only 600 rupees. Fabulous little bathroom. And outside my window, guess what? I've got a waterfall literally right outside my window. And a view. It's lovely. So I unpacked my stuff and I've been for a walk. You've now got lots of videos coming up. Saw a cow in the tea. Wasn't sure if he was supposed to be in the tea. But I'm in the middle of a tea plantation. So I'm in the heart of a tea plantation here. And I've just found these sort of ruins. But they're not ruins because they've still got a number above the door. So I'm presuming that they're the old cottages, but the wood's rotted. So the rooms seem to, or the houses seem to consist of a small front room and then a larger, which I presume would be the sort of bedroom living area, and then at the back here we've got, which I presume is the kitchen or wash area, because we have a sort of sink there. I mean, they took the tiles down, but I'm presuming that the wood rotted, and they obviously had electricity at some point, because we still have the old ducting. But the colour of the moss, look at that. I mean, this whole place, you've probably seen enough greenery to last you a lifetime. I mean, even grass is interesting. Look at the colours. And then you come out and there's some steps. But there's a whole little row of them. This is, I presume, have history of the workers who lived here once upon a time. Oh, it's so gorgeous here. I took a few more photos of the greenery inside, and then I met this lovely Chechi doing her laundry down by the pool. I really feel like I'm living on the top of the world here. It's amazing. I mean, people are just getting on with their lives. There's tea. Oh, there's another ruin on the top of that building. On top of that hill, another ruins of buildings. That one's totally covered in moss. I wonder if I can zoom in. Wow, look at that. And then next to it are the newer buildings where everybody's working and living. This is the best place ever. And look at this is tea, people. Yeah, real tea. Picking the little leaves, the fresh leaves for everybody to dry. I don't think tea, but it's cool to have. It's so peaceful here, and yet sound travels. There's a building right on the top of that hill, and I presume there's somebody working on it. You can walk down these little pathways between the tea bushes. I mean, when the people are working here, there's little tracks that they walk up and down and just see. I'm just going to walk to the end of this one and see where it goes. It ends this little house. I won't disturb them. But look at the beautiful patterns of the tea bushes when they're tiered. It's so warm at the moment. It might be hazy, but it's about 22 degrees. Nice little breeze. It's fabulous here. Even up here, there's the most gorgeous little waterfalls. Everywhere I've gone today, it's just been the sound of running water. I'm loving this trip. This lady has a homestay called Vinayaka, which is just down here. It's only 45 minutes away, so I think I'll go down. Saw the bathing pond and the mist was coming in. So this is my route tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get a part 3 out for you. Fingers crossed this all works. Love and happiness to everyone.